this. Hold on.
Hi, everybody. This is a quick video where we're going to show how to take PearDeck from the shared resource area in the curriculum, K-5 curriculum area into your Schoology course, 3 through 5, and connect the flipped math lesson. There, I did a formal introduction.
Perfect. Thank you, Sean. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
So we're just going to add the resources. We're going to do it just like we've done in the past. I'm going to pick to add it here. I'm going to come down, import from resources. And then we're going to navigate to where they are in the resources. So I'm going to go to groups, third grade, math and focus, flipped lessons, chapter 4. I'm just going to select that whole chapter and bring the whole thing in. I'm going to say yes to import it all. And now we'll have all of the chapter 4 flipped lessons here in the course. I've picked one of my old courses that has some linked lessons here so we can look at how it works with a link. So what's here is we have basically each of the lessons will have two things. It will have a container for a PearDeck, and it will have some sort of a formative assessment. So for instance, there's the opener. Here's 3411, PearDeck, exit ticket, and each of them will have that same thing. And what you're going to need to do is each one of these where it says PearDeck is a container for a PearDeck. And what you'll need to do is you'll need to link the PearDeck for each one of your sections. So each teacher with your own section will have to link your own PearDeck. So this is how it works. You'll just click on PearDeck. And it will ask you to select a file. And I've saved all of the files in a shared drive that all elementary teachers will have access to. So I'm going to say select file from drive.
And I'll just say here for people who might be watching, if you haven't already authenticated in PearDeck, you might have to go to peardeck.com and click sign in as a teacher, but you all have accounts now, so you should be able to do that. So that might be an initial step you have to take.
I think if I'm not mistaken, it actually will walk it through right within this as well.
Great.
I'm pretty sure it does.
Great.
So then I just hit agree that we're allowing PearDeck to go to Google Drive. And it will bring up a screen for us to then find that that document. So as I mentioned, I put them all in shared drives. I've got a shared drive called Curriculum Elementary Math, Grade 3, PearDecks. And then here's where those PearDecks are listed. It might be easier if you put it in list view because then you can see it by its name. So we're looking at 340 because this is the opener. So I'm going to click on that and hit select. And as soon as I do that, it will bring up a screen for you to start the PearDeck. Now, most of you are going to probably use it as a student-paced activity. So you would just click on student-paced activity. And you're all set to go. It's going to come up and running. And that's all you have to do. It will bring up a teacher dashboard. And on this teacher dashboard, you'll be able to see anytime students are adding anything to their own individual PearDecks in Schoology, it will show right on this PearDeck here. So for instance, this slide 3 here is where students are entering stuff. It's still waiting for responses because no students have entered anything. Once you have it linked, you're done. You can go to the next section if you want. So for instance, if we had one person in the team that wanted to link them for all, if you want to each individually do it, you can. Just go to the next section. And once again, it will ask you to find the PearDeck for that section.
And so that is an important element because PearDeck actually stores the data from those PearDecks. And so you can review. So this is actually another element of formative data available from PearDeck. And so by doing it per section, that means only your class roster will be collecting the information instead of everybody that's in the linked section. So your team is linked as a hub across your grade level. This way, by doing it individually, it means just you teacher will get your students' results from that. Can we do this? Mark, will you add, just for the sake of demonstration, let's add the student and I'll cut this part out when we
You didn't hit anything there, did you?
Nope, it just did this automatically.
Good.
And now, oops, I must not have picked the right one. I know I didn't show it the right way. Oops, I didn't read the directions.
So in other words, you're doing it just like a student might.
Exactly. I don't know what's on my game card. I don't know. I'm just making stuff up here.
That's good.
And I didn't do the touch screen, so this is my mouse. All right, so now if I was a teacher, I should be able to. Now I'm back as a teacher, so I have
one student that's logged in.
Well, how come I don't have those little boxes up there? Is it because you did this?
You have to be on one where there's student activity. So the first two didn't have any student activity. Click on it. There you go.
So now I could.
There's only one student, so there's only one
Right.
item there. Yep.
Oh, this overlay was kind of funny. You can put all of their slides on top of each other.
Yeah.